Welcome back to the Put Yourself First podcast. I am so excited to announce that today, Next Level You is open for enrollment for our January cohort. We are getting started with a bang in 2024. We are manifesting your dream life. We are doing the deep healing work. You are stepping into the woman you're here to be, the woman you know you're ready to become, so that you can manifest every single thing on your vision board, so your life gets to feel even better than your vision. That is what I want for you. That is what this group program, my signature group program, is all about. We've had over 80 women move through this program at this point. We're like something crazy, like 3 years in. Yeah, because the first round launched in 2020. So 2024 will be the third year, because 2021 January was the first ever one. Wow. What 3 years of supporting dozens of women to manifest insane results. Like, I'm talking, unexplainable things that you can only put down to the universe stepping in to assist in that situation. One of my clients has just moved across the world on her dream wow trip to Canada. She has manifested so many different things in the past couple years from our work together. She's manifested her first home. She's was earning more money than ever before she decided to leave her job to pursue her dream to move to Canada with her partner. She manifested her partner. My really good friend manifested her partner from some of the work that we did together. One of the ladies in Next Level You is a new mom, or at the time was a new mom, and basically didn't want to go back to work full time, wanted to have time to pursue her business, which was her real passion, whilst bringing her baby up, whilst her son was really young. And she set the intention to do that. She didn't force anything. She just set the intention and moved from that place. And her husband received a job offer that replaced their full household income. So her income, what her income was, and his old income combined. These things, you cannot make this shit up. You cannot logically comprehend, oh, do this, this, and this, and then this will happen. That's the beauty of this work. That's the beauty of Next Level You. It's unlocking the magic that is available in your life, knowing that it gets to be better than you could even imagine. That's what I mean when I say a life that is even better than your vision board. Because when you set goals at the beginning of 2023, you wanted certain things, you hoped for certain things, you wished for certain things. And no matter how this year has played out for you, what I want you to know is that the people who create their dream life are people who believe in themselves, do this deeper work, and know that they deserve it. And so if you right now are struggling with self-doubt, if you're struggling with procrastination, if you're struggling with looking at your vision, looking at your goals and thinking, I don't know whether I can do it. I don't know whether it's ever going to happen. Am I that girl to live that life? Because my answer is yes, you are. And there's a version of you within you that is beyond how you currently show up. Because right now you might dilute who you are. You might hold back. You might not fully allow yourself to express your truest self in your career, in your dating life, in whatever area you're working on. And it's Next Level You that is this 10-week deep transformation from inside out, because manifestation is an inside job that is going to allow you to step into the version of you who is living your dream life. And imagine where you could be this time next year if you committed to that. That is pretty damn powerful. So in an upcoming episode, I'm going to talk about some students' results. But for now, I really encourage you to head to the sign up page and see everything that's included, client testimonials, all that good stuff. If you've taken part in Freedom to Rise as well, I want you to know that we are literally scratching the surface of what is available for you when you do this work. So if you feel a shift, something stirring within you off the back of Freedom to Rise, and you know you want to go deeper with this work, you know that there's more available for you, I really invite you to join us. Doors close on Friday the 15th of December, and the price will be going up the next time doors open. So just a heads up on that, because it means that if you are interested in joining, you get lifetime access anyway. So if you're thinking, oh, shall I join this one or wait, you may as well join this one and save the money. So I want to talk to you today about leveling the fuck up, how to level up, how to know, specifically like how to know that it's time to level up. Because the reason I call Next Level You is manifestation is like a video game. And the level you're on right now requires certain lessons to be learned, certain action to be taken, certain shifts to be made, a certain way of showing up, you expressing yourself, being a certain version of yourself. The deeper you can go within yourself, the more you will continue completing the level you're on and continuing to rise up and level up, move to the next level. It's a game, and it gets to be fun. It gets to be a journey through this crazy life. And yes, there's deep work involved. Yes, it can be highly emotional. You know, we don't scratch the surface here. We don't beat around the bush. There's no contradictory, like, basic ass, do this spell and all of a sudden your life will change. No, that's doing you a disservice. And that's also confusing as fuck, because what one person says you need to do, another person says, no, this is the magic pill. There's no magic pill, but Next Level You is about journeying you back to yourself so you can transform from within, light up from within, so you can then level up your life and get the external, shiny, fucking awesome things that you want. And sometimes you just know. Sometimes you just know that it's time to take things to the next level. Maybe you're in a spot where either like things are really good, and so you've kind of been coasting and enjoying that. Maybe you've been acclimatizing to previous growth, previous manifestations, previous results. Maybe things aren't feeling so good right now. You could be in multiple different spots when you know, like, it's time to take it to the next level. And I want to talk about a recent example where I knew that it was time for my next level. For those of you who listen to the podcast regularly, and particularly listen to my life update episodes, you'll know that this year I have got engaged. This year I decided with my partner that we're going to buy a bigger house next year. This year I've got a second dog. A lot personally has happened. And so with all of that comes more plans for the future. You know, the vision is evolving, the vision is underway. Let me tell you, like, my inner child has dreamt of having an engagement ring on her finger. And like, when you start to physically see in your reality things that you have dreamt of and manifested for years and years gone by, it's mind blowing. And knowing that things are really good right now, knowing that I'm really grateful and I feel so at home in my life. I feel so at home in like the present moment, how things are. At the same time, I know that because there's so much more on the horizon, a bigger home, potentially like our forever home, like who knows, but a bigger home nonetheless. Having, you know, having expanded our family via baby Bella, having a wedding to start thinking of and planning. Both of us at this place in our career where we're both constantly growing and expanding and really pushing ourselves to be our best, to, you know, grow in the ways that we want to earn more in the ways that we want to, all of that. There's so much on the horizon, there's so much happening, there's this beautiful momentum with my goals right now from the last few years. And I know that I could enjoy sitting here and kind of coasting, or I can level the fuck up and I can be like, show me how good it gets, show me how good it gets to be. And I could step into that first without feeling like I need to wait for something to happen in order to give me permission to do that. I don't need to wait until we're buying a bigger home, or I'm getting married, or my business has grown to X amount, or whatever, working with X amount more clients, all these things. I don't need to wait until those things have happened before I start showing up as the version of me who already has those things, the version of me who has already experienced, manifested, achieved those things. I get to show up as that version of me now, today. And that, if you can master that, and that's what Next Level You is all about, it's like mastery over yourself, deep self-awareness, deep self-growth, and a full toolkit to allow you, to support you to do that. Once you realize that that is the game, that is the way forward, it's showing up first before the result happens, you will start to manifest miracles into your life. And when you want to level up, when you want to take things to a new level, things feel so in flow. Because if I, for example, show up in my relationship now, how I want to show up in my relationship as Adam's wife, what do you think is going to happen to our relationship in that time? It's going to be even better. It's going to be even juicier. It's going to be even more deeply connected, intimate, beautiful. What do you think is going to happen in my business if I show up now as the version of me I want to be when I'm serving double, triple the amount of clients in my programs. If I show up as that version of me now, what do you think is going to happen? Clients are going to get even better results. I'm going to feel even more aligned with showing you how to work with me. More women are going to randomly stumble across me. Do you know how many women have found the podcast? Maybe you've even done it yourself. You found the podcast, and it's usually the podcast. Sometimes it might be Instagram, but generally it's the podcast because we have such deep chats here every single week. The amount of women who found my podcast and then I'm talking days or weeks later are signing up to work with me. That's not a coincidence, because when you know, you know. It's the same with, it's like dating. Working with a coach, investing in yourself is like dating in so many ways. Because if you click with someone, if you resonate with the message that I'm sharing here, and if I'm showing up as the person who you want in your corner, you're gonna trust yourself and you're gonna say yes. And I don't believe in coincidences. And I feel like when you're ready, you're ready. When you're ready to level the fuck up, it's not a surprise to me that you've stumbled across the podcast seemingly coincidentally. You've suddenly decided, you've all of a sudden decided to listen to this particular episode. We've all had those serendipitous moments in life, and I do not believe in coincidences with that, because it's like that classic quote, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And the universe is waiting for you, waiting to show you what magic is available for you. And so committing to saying you're ready to level up it's like lighting a match and sparking that process so that you can start this momentum moving forward. I'm a big believer in not only showing up as who you want to be now before you experience the results, the life that version of you is living. I'm a big believer in that. And we spoke about that more in Freedom to Rise. That's what the full program of Next Level You is about. But for those of you curious what that even looks like, I'm talking what you believe, what you act upon, how you treat yourself, what your day-to-day habits are, how you, even something as simple as how you dress, how you look after yourself in certain ways. That's what I mean when I say I'm showing up as that version of me now before the outcome has happened. I'm also a big believer in investing and saying yes to opportunities from the place of your future self, from where you are headed, not where you are. So investing that energy, the money, the resources, the time into your goals now before they've come into fruition, because it's that commitment, it's that devotion that is mirrored back to you in your results. And there are some people in life who wait for an opportunity to fall in their lap, or wait for some external permission in order to feel okay, like I'm allowed to go for it. They're waiting for something. Some people will spend their whole life waiting to level up because the energy of waiting ultimately is like handing over your personal power to something else, whether that's waiting for the right time, handing over your power to time, waiting for the right person, handing over your power to another person. The next level you doesn't fucking wait around for anything. She goes for it. She doesn't need to wait until it's the perfect time, which by the way doesn't exist, in order to go for her goals. She just goes for it because she knows that she gets to claim that for herself and stake that claim and take that step forward. I am not a big fan of waiting. Waiting, wanting, wishing. It's all rooted in lack, isn't it? It's rooted in my life now feels like it sucks and I want it to be different. So I'm waiting for it to be better. You don't need to wait because you get to move today in a way that is shortening and collapsing the timeline from where you are now to where you want to be. Like I said, if I show up now as the wife I want to be, even before we are married, do you think my relationship is going to be stronger by the time I get married? Of course it is. If I show up as the business owner I want to be now, do you think my business is going to grow at a faster rate? Do you think I'm going to manifest more clients? Do you think more women are going to be attracted to work with me? Hell, yes, they are. And that goes for any goal. It goes for a promotion, it goes for a pay rise, it goes for a job opportunity, it goes for dating, it goes for health, it goes for finances. Choose to be a co-creator of your own life with the universe. It's like you and the universe are this fucking dream team working together. You are not on the sidelines of your own life waiting for something to happen. You get to move now. I want to also share something that is so important to me, and that is that the world needs lit up women like you. And if you participated in day 4 of Freedom to Rise, you'll have experienced something that's so special to me inside of that ceremonial space. So catch the replay of that if you've not already, because it was fucking magical. But something I really believe in is that a lit up woman lights up everyone around her. And that means that the world needs you because you, in your brightest light, in your biggest vision, in your most exciting dreams, like come into reality, you make the world a better place by living that. And that goes for the people you love. You are a better, a stronger, a kinder, a calmer, and more inspiring partner, mother, friend, daughter, teammate, colleague, boss, all the roles and the hats you wear. You are thriving in all of those roles and impacting all of those people in such a different way when you are lit up from within. When you do this work, people literally notice. People will tell you, like, what are you doing because you are different? I've seen it for myself. Nothing on the surface, nothing changed in my relationship. I was still, me and Adam have been together for a long time. We've always been super close, like blah, blah, blah. When I started doing this work that I share with you in Next Level You, I cannot tell you like how much my like Adam's attraction for me, our intimacy, our connection, our understanding of each other, our respect for each other just went to a whole new fucking level, because you as a woman, and it could be your partner, it could be someone you work with, a colleague at work who you want to be able to inspire, or know that you'll benefit from having clearer boundaries with, or whatever it might be. You are magnetic when you do this work, and people notice. And whether you are directly impacting them or not, whether that directly impacts them or not, obviously in that example, your partner, or if you have kids, your family, your closest loved ones, of course, are directly impacted by you doing this work. And that's so rewarding and magical. And like the best part about my job, when I hear about boyfriends, husbands, like partners, friends commenting, saying, I can really tell the work that you and Kat are doing is so impactful. You feel like, I feel like you're just the best version of yourself, or I feel like you're so much more confident, or more positive, or whatever it might be. But it goes even wider than that. When you are lit up and when you are doing the inner work, the deep work, you are impacting people who you might never even meet. We are all connected as energy. We are all made up of the same stuff. We are more energy than we are matter. And it's the energy, the particles that we are made up of, the cells we are made up of. Your energy impacts other people's energy. Your energy impacts your company's energy. Your energy impacts the energy of the people on the fucking bus on your way to work. Your energy radiates out, and you glow when you do this work. When you are leveling up, you glow, and the world like shines and smiles right back at you. And if you think about the wild, heartbreaking, awful shit that is constantly going on in the world, we need people and women like you to be healing, to be lit up, to be thriving. Because you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't make change from an empty cup. And when your cup is over fucking flowing, as one of my clients loves it when I say, she's like, that's my goal, Kat. It's to have my cup over fucking flowing. You can pour that into everyone around you without it ever impacting you. And the world is going to be a better place. The more women can do this work, the more women can be leveling up their life, can be living their absolute dream life in reality. The more women who are experiencing that and doing the healing work, the brighter, the more beautiful the world is going to be. And the more healing can take place collectively and not just from within. But I truly believe that it has to start from within, because you right now are very likely struggling with burnout, or with boundaries, with self-doubt, with not putting yourself first, with getting to Friday and feeling fucking exhausted because you all week you give to other people and don't make time for your vision, for your goals, for the things that truly matter to you. And so it has to start from that place where you are good with you and you know that you're proud of the woman you're becoming. You're proud of who you are. You're proud of how you show up to your life. It starts within that, because from there, the world is gonna, like, the world is great. The world is grateful. The world is blessed to have you in it when you are stepping into your next level. So I needed you to know that. And if you've taken some time to chill, to rest, to maybe recover from something that's happened, to just live your life, but you're ready to get back in the arena, especially for 2024, you're ready to get back in the arena, you're ready to move forward, you're ready to level the fuck up. Me too. And let's go together. And let's do it with dozens of other incredible women cheering you along too, inside of Next Level You. I would love to have you inside. Just to remind you here at the end, like I said at the beginning, doors close on Friday the 15th of December, and the price will be going up the next time the doors open in spring. So why, A, would you wait to start changing your damn life? Because this work is life-changing. So why would you want to wait to change your damn life? Like, imagine where you could be in March if you join this round. But if you say no, you're just going to be waiting that time and not experiencing the level of support that you deserve. So why wait? But also, why spend more? Why invest more when you can save money? So it's a no-brainer. If you know you are interested in joining, if you do Freedom to Rise, and you could be brand new to it, or you could have done it several times, it doesn't matter. Because if you're sat there on the fence thinking, is now the right time? I want you to remember what I was saying about that energy of waiting, because you are a co-creator of your life and you don't need to wait for permission. You don't need to wait for a sign. You don't need to wait for any fucking thing, because you're a grown-ass woman who knows what you want, and you can take the necessary action to make that happen for yourself. And if that action is to say yes to Next Level You, I can't wait to welcome you inside. So I feel like this episode was a loving, inspiring, like, fire lit up all our backsides, like, ready for January 2024. So check out the show notes for all the links you need. If you want to chat with me personally about Next Level You, questions, ask me, this is my situation. Do you cover this? What's covered inside here? Can you tell me a bit more information about this? I'm an open book. I'm more than happy to chat with you to see if it's the best fit for you. We can chat about whether it's the program for you, whether it's something slightly different. All of that can happen via email and via DMs. So email is support@cathorrocks.com, and my Instagram is @cat_horrocks. I'll link it in the show notes. Please reach out and I will speak to you soon. And if you're diving into Next Level You, I welcome you. I'm so grateful for you. And I can't wait to change your fucking life. I'll see you inside.